Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Alright, Mr. Drew Murphy. Now, Drew hails from good old Aussie land. Yes. Land down under with shrimp on the barbie and all that kind of good stuff. So, this thing's got its walking papers. Alright, he ordered the console off the website from us, and here it is. It's Trinity. It's got a 250 gig drive, up on line servers, along with a 10-day trial for GTA 5. We're going to go ahead, we're going to boot it up right now. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set this thing up so you can see what, where, how, and who, and all that other happy nonsense, and hopefully the monitor didn't frizz out, although I'm sure that it did. And now, there we go. Okay, life is good. Okay, so we're going to boot up in the FSD dash and get some notifications from the server, letting us know it's online, live, and all that other happy nonsense, alright? And, you know, Drew, this is a live stream on Facebook, so if you think that I'm talking to myself, I'm not. Alright, I have friends that come on here and they say hey and all that, so you know, just so you know, I'm not full crazy, just halfway there, okay? Anyway, there you go. Welcome to Alliance. We're gonna get one more, and that's gonna be off on. That means you're gonna be off on the Purge trial. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a quick stroll through this thing, okay? Let me turn off this light here. There we go. Okay. Now, okay. So anyway. Under emulators, okay, Genesis Plus 360, SNES 360, and MAME, okay, a complement of ROMs on there, over 7,000 of them, so if you're into a stand-up arcade, that's the place to be. Then, of course, we have our Xbox Classic games, okay, a bunch of classic games on there. And we have our homebrew section where the tools reside, where you can blow the console up, okay, they're all right there. And then, of course, we have our Xbox Live Arcade, a mind-boggling amount of arcade games. And then we have our regular Xbox 360 games, and there's a bunch on there for you, as you can see, okay? And we'll start there, and we run all the way up and through here, okay? So there you go. Now, to go ahead and get to the original dashboard, we'll go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, hit it again, all right? And as you can see, it pops up below again. Drew Murphy, you're on Alliance Live. Welcome to Alliance Live. You're on dashboard 17559. You only have 30 reserved days left. Got it good, okay? Now we'll bypass the sign-in. You will see that we're up, we're online, and we're live. And then, of course, we have our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. And over in our fifth tab, we have our BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. Okay, to disable them, hit A. To enable them, hit A. They come enabled when you start the console up. Okay, so if you're running a different menu or something like that, or you don't want the off-host, you can disable them here. All right? Now, to get back to FSD Dash, you smash the A button on Xbox Home. All right? Now, here's what I'm going to do here. All right, I put multiple dashboards on this thing. Because I don't know if you like Aurora, I don't know if you like FSD, I don't know if you like XX menu, and I don't know if you like FX menu. So guess what? All of them are on there, okay? That way then you can choose whatever you want to choose, okay? So here we go. Alright, I'll go ahead over to the homebrew section, and I will show you in here where we have dash launch, okay? You will see paths, okay? We will click on that, and as you can see, the default, it's going to boot up in the freestyle dash, okay? If you hold down button B while it's booting, it's going to boot into FX menu. Button X will boot into XEX menu, button Y will boot into stock dashboard, and left bumper will boot into Aurora, okay? If you want to change the default to any of them, it's real easy, just go default right here. We'll use Aurora for an example, alright? So, we'll back out of here by hitting A, and then what we'll do is we'll select the Aurora folder. We'll go down to Aurora XEX, we'll hit that, okay? And then, there you go. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to hit RB, and then we're going to bring it down to HED, we're going to hit X to save it. Then we're going to hit B to back out. Now the system's going to go ahead and it's going to reboot, and you're going to see that this thing is going to start up in Aurora then, okay? Now Aurora is already set up as well. All of the content is already loaded. Everything is all done. You don't have to do a damn thing, all right? Except right here, which pisses me off, okay? So, yeah, there you go. Why it does that, I don't know. Okay, but it just does. So anyway, this is the Xbox 360 folder, okay? Now, like with FSD has a file manager, so does this, okay? You hit your back button right here, you'll see File Manager, okay, just like FSD. Your scripts, restart, reboot, shut down, okay? Now, if you hit the Start button, you got the business end of this thing where you have your assets, you have your profile, which you can auto-sign in, all that crap and everything else, your Unity connection right there, all right? Then you have your content folder where all the stuff is where, you know, where your games, homebrew, and all that stuff is. If you don't know what you're doing, don't mess around in there, okay? And I would suggest that you look up look up Aurora, and read up on how to use it properly and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, I mean, it's really simple, but when you're coming to adding games and stuff, there's some things that you're going to have to understand. Okay, like when you put the game in, you have to scan it and, you know, put it in the proper folder and all that other happy nonsense. All right, so then you have your modules, your language, your security, and your about. The gentleman that brought you this thing, Michael. What's happening, man? Good to see you, brother. All right. So anyway, there you go. All right, now, as you can see, Michael, I'm running through these things. Yesterday I had a run on them, and now today I'm having a run on them. So I'm having a run on them, okay? All right. So anyway, okay. So there you are. All right. Now look, okay. If you want to, okay, like this right here, okay. When you press RB, it's gonna bring up a context menu. Okay. You see that we're in the Xbox 360 folder. Okay. It's just like FSD. It's just rewritten differently. It has a better database, structure, all that crap. All right. So anyway, yeah, we hit RB. Use the D-pad. I go to the right. You can go to the left. You can do whatever you want to do, or hit RB and LB. It doesn't matter. Okay. So anyway, Xbox Live Arcade, as you can see. Then we'll hit RB again. There's your emulators. There's your classic games. There's your homebrew section. Your indie games. And of course, show all, which is everything that's on the hard drive, okay? So that's everything right there. So, I mean, now, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back, okay? And I'm going to put this back to FSD Dash. Right? And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to go into the homebrew section, where the tools are, as I showed you before. We'll go to Dash Launch. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead, we'll go to Pass, and now what we're going to do, we're going to go to Default. We're going to go ahead, we're going to select. First, we're going to get out of this folder right here by hitting double dot folder right there. That's our root folder. Then we're going to go down to Freestyle. Everything is laid out nice and neat, as you can see. There's nothing here, there, or yonder, okay? I mean, it's laid out. It's pretty much self-explanatory, all right? So now if that's done, we're going to hit RB. We're going to bring this down to HDD. We're going to hit X to save it. We're going to hit B to back out, and now it should boot back up into FSD Dash if I did it right, which I think I did. We'll see, all right? Now, once that boots back up into FSD Dash, okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you a couple of the offers. Baby Maker Extreme, oh no! Yeah, that's on your console, Garrett. Yeah, I put it on there. Alright, yes. First you tap it, then you pay for it for the rest of your life. Remember that. Bag it. Alright, now. Okay. Now, alright, just to show you the off-post here, BO2 is the best one to show the off-post on because BO2 also has GSC menus in it that we put in there for you. Alright, so I'm going to sign in. Alright, there I am. Don't laugh at my avatar either, okay? I think that she's sexy. I designed her. She's mine. Look, see? Is that not sexy or what? That's sexy, okay? Gotta love that. All right. So anyway, I am not right. Okay? I think that heart attack caused actual, lack of blood to the brain, so I've gotten more retarded, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Look, we're going to go into BO2. Okay, here you go. We're going to hit A. There's no special way that you have to start this up. All right? My developer, who also has half a brain, actually knows what he's doing, so you don't have to go to default multiplayer and all that crap. It just starts right from the title, okay? It's very cool. I like that. I like keeping it simple, stupid, if you know what I'm saying, okay? So, anyway, all right, we'll hit start. Here we go. Yeah, your father, we know he's dead. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here. Come on, hurry up. All right. Now, all right, here we go. Welcome, David Mason. Yeah, okay. We're going to go to multiplayer, all right? Now, okay. For the all-posts for MW3, Ghost, and BO2, D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close the menu, okay? As far as Jiggy is concerned, hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, that will open it, okay? A to select, X to back out of there, alright? Now, for Sentinel, which is for zombies, that's going to be hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. Make your selection with X. Then hold in the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, and that will back you out of the menu or close the menu, depending upon if you're on the title menu, okay? So, don't ask me, I didn't program it, some maniac did, all I can say, alright? So, we'll go to local here, we're going to do a local game here, we'll set up the bots, we'll do 9, alright, there you go, okay? And we'll start the match, okay? Now, I'm gonna first use Jiggy, so that way then I can put on God mode and become God, alright? And then we'll use the off-post, okay? So we're going to pick a gun first, here we go. Pick a gun, any gun, whatever matters, doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. Hold in left trigger, push down right thumbstick, there you go. We're going to go to main mods, I'm going to go to quick mods, and that way then it does everything that I want it to do. Now I'm going to exit out of that, then I'm going to go down to bullets here. I'm going to select some bullets, swarms, grenades, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab dog bullets, okay? It makes it easy on me, okay? Now I'm going to back out of there. Alright, now I'm going to hit D-pad left, that's our off-post right there. Now I'm going to hit X. And I'm going to grab all this shit right here, okay? Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the aimbot menu, I'm going to grab that. I want to do on-screen, visible warning, proximity warning, and target details. Now we're going to go to the SP, we're going to select that, we're going to go ahead, we're going to do pyramids, and then we're going to do name, distance, weapon, and snap lines. Alright, then we're going to get out of there, exit out of there, and now we're going to go out here. When it turns blue, let them have it, okay? Now we can run by holding the left button here, LB. Yes, we can fly. And I can just lay out all kinds of crazy stuff here. Okay, and then we can fly through buildings, all that kind of good stuff. Hey, where are you? There you go. And my target. Go find your own there, doggy boy. Okay? Oh, let's see more. Ah! Yes! I think I killed the doggy. I'm not sure. Okay, we'll go over here. Yeah, we'll fly over here. Here we go. Yeah! Oh, what happened? Not feeling too good, huh? Acid indigestion. And victory's mine, say it's me, and that's a good way to piss off the entire lobby. Alright, so there you go. Alright? Now, that's the way it works. Okay? Works pretty good. Okay? Yeah, that's it, Fido. That's it, Fido. Get him in the ass, get him in the ass, get him in the ass. I said the ass, not the throat. There you go, friggin' faggot dog. Alright. So anyway, there you go, okay? Now, we're done there. Now, we're back out of here. Okay? And, we'll back out of here. Yes, we're going to leave the lobby. And then we're going to back out of here. And then we'll go right into zombies, okay? Just to show you here, okay? Hey, Cody, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. Alright. So, right now we're going into zombies, okay? Typical. Alright, we'll go to local. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll select the game. Now, like I said, hold on the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. That's going to be your sentinel menu. Alright, there we go. We're going to start the match, okay? And as soon as it starts, we'll go ahead and we'll select the menu and everything else and all that kind of good stuff. Here we go. Yeah. The green on. Northern Hemisphere. As in hemorrhoid. Okay, here we go. Alright, now. Okay. We'll go ahead. There's our menu right there. God mode, infinite ammo. Double speed, no clips. Okay. We'll turn the aimbot on, okay? Now we'll hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, we'll go to our weapons menu, weapons options, we'll do the pack-a-punch, okay, right? Back out of there. Yeah. Okay? Yeah, that hurt him, okay? And we'll grab an AK-74, there we go, alright? And pretty much, yeah, we got all kinds of crazy stuff. Now, okay. So anyway, now we'll back out of there. Let's see here, yeah, let's add some frickin' zombies or whatever, okay? There you go. There we go. Look, a bunch of zombies. Cool. They're all dead now, okay? I said, we're pretty good. Oh, what happened? You got zombified, okay? There's all kinds of crazy stuff on here that you can do, alright? Yeah, power-ups menu, yeah. Shoot power-ups. Yeah, you can shoot power-ups. See, there's all kinds of power-ups there. Okay, they're all dead now. Okay, let's see here. Infinite insta-kill. Yes, you can do that too. Okay. Infinite fire sale. What the hell that is? Yeah, I have no idea. Spawn power-up. There you go. Okay. Spawn a nuke. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good way to do it. Okay, I like that. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff. I like that stuff. Yes. Really? Ah, yeah. Okay. So anyway, as you can see, it all works good. Now, what we'll do is let's do this here. We'll get out of here. Like I said, you gotta keep holding that left trigger and pushing on the right thumbstick to bring, to get out of the menus and everything. Okay? Now we'll use. Whoop! I don't want that. Let's see. I'm gonna do.
One hit.
What the? Really? There you go. How'd you like that, huh? Yeah. Oh look. Yeah. Ooh, everybody's dead. Okay. So anyway, now, let's see, we're going to teleport menu right here again, and you can go to, you can spawn anywhere you want, whatever you want to do, man. Okay, so there you go, alright? Now, okay. Now, here we go. No, this one doesn't have a modded ROL, bro. No, this one is just a stock one for right now. Alright, now, what we're going to do is we're going to get out of here, okay? And now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to get this online for the first time. Alright, because this is rather important. Because if you can't get it online, what the hell good is it, okay? So we're going to let it boot back up, okay? Here we go. Alright, now, here's the deal here with this thing, okay? When you get this thing, don't just plug it in and turn it on and think you're going to go, because that's not going to work, alright? You can't do that with this thing, alright? You got to get it on your local area network first, okay? And this is the steps that you need to do in order to do this, okay? And power the system off. Now, when you get the thing, plug your power supply in, plug your HDMI cord in, all that happy nonsense. Pull the drive door, grab hold of this pain in the ass thing, and pull the hard drive out, alright? Then what I want you to do is I want you to boot the console, okay? Now, once the system boots, okay, which it will, you can go ahead and hear, as long as my monitor didn't frizz out. Nope, good. Alright, now, sync your controller up. It's going to boot to the, stock Xbox 360 Blackboard screen. That's where we want it to boot to, okay? Once it gets there, I'm going to show you what you do. Up, over, settings, system, network. There you go. Now, your network is going to pop up over here somewhere once it scans and finds it. When it does, click on it, put your password in. When you do that, it's going to automatically test your Xbox Live connection like this, okay? And you're going to get a check mark on 2 red X's if everything is right with your network, okay? Just like that. All right, now, okay. If you do not get a check mark here where it says network connected, you got a problem. It means that your router is not letting the Xbox on your local area network. So you need to check your router and find out what the hell, okay? But if you have a check mark, 2 check marks in a red X, that's cool, okay? Or a check mark on 2 red X's, that's cool too. As long as you got green dots going from the Xbox to the router, you're good, okay? So, enough said with that. I want you to power it down now. Then what I want you to do is I want you to take a hard, I said power down. Okay. Now, take a hard drive, slip it back in. It will seat with a click. You'll feel it. Close the drive door. Then what I want you to do is I want you to pull the power supply and leave this out for 5 minutes, okay? At least 5 minutes. We got to clear the TCP buffers and all that crap that's in there and clear it all out. And the only way to do that is to cut the power to the Xbox for 5 minutes, all right? Because no matter what, when you got this plugged in, that south bridge is still energized. You still have 5 volts running through the motherboard. So it will retain the settings. And you will be like, why is this thing not connecting? Well, you didn't flush the buffers, that's why. And the DNS is all screwed up. So, leave this out for 5 minutes. Now me, hopefully I can plug it back in because this is my network and it's already been on there. And it should connect, okay? Although, it's Microsoft, so it's hit and miss. You know, I mean, it's just the way Microsoft is, okay? Do it anyway. Leave it out for 5 minutes. Once 5 minutes is up, plug it back in and everything and power it on. Now, hopefully, okay, this thing will boot. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sync up this controller right here. Okay, now. Oh, come on, monitor. Please, don't tell me that you did this to me. I hate this monitor, I really do, with a passion. There we go. Now let's see what happens. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, figures. Okay. Now it boots up. You'll see the green stuff flashing around here. That's going to stop. When it does, that means it locked the server. Alright, then you're going to hear the fans kick up, and then you're going to see the plugins come across the screen, which should be good, okay? That's a very, very promising sign when that happens, okay? That's good. So you got your welcome to the line, so you're going to get one more from the Purge, and that way then you know that you connected to that server there, which is good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go on over to the homebrew section right here, okay? We're going to hit the homebrew section, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to Xbox 360 dashboard. We're going to hit that. Now hopefully, yes, okay, we got a good square here. That's a good sign right there because that means that you're hot and you're live, you're good, okay? So, we got it, good, okay? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to go over to download profile. Now, if you have an existing Xbox Live profile, download it, okay? If you do not, you have to go to xboxlive.com/live. Make one using Outlook for the credentials, okay? And once you make it, then you come back here, you download, okay? And once you download, it's going to look something like this once it downloads, okay? It's going to sign in, okay? You're going to see the spinning circle of death. Then you should see it come up, you should see your avatar pop up, and then escape over to the right side of the screen, okay? Which is good. Now, in the event, and this is only if your profile fails to download, okay? Because sometimes they do that, and you're sitting there for 15 minutes, the damn thing is still giving you the circle, oh, downloading. No, it's not. What's happened is it got corrupted, okay? So what you have to do is you back out of that, okay? And then what you do is you come here. I want you to go up, I want you to go over, I want you to go to settings, I want you to go to system, and I want you to go to storage, okay? Once you go to storage, I want you to hit the hard drive like that, hit A, and then go to profile. Now, underneath this profile, you will see your offending profile that you tried to download that is corrupt. What I want you to do is I want you to select it just like I'm selecting this one right here, and I want you to go to delete, and then I want you to hit A, and I want you to delete it right off the hard drive, okay? Once it's deleted, back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. Leave this highlighted right here. I want you to hit Y. And then what I want you to do, I want you to clear the system cache. You can do it twice because Microsoft is a bunch of fuck-ups, okay? So that's once. Hit Y. Clear the system cache. That's twice. There you go. Life is grand. Now, back out of here. Back out of here. Okay, up, over, social, sign in, sign out. Now, download your profile. Once it downloads, in which it will be fine. Then what I want you to do, I want you to hit the guide button, and then I want you to go to Xbox Home. All right, and that's going to take you back to FSD Dash. One more thing you got to do before you go ahead and go off and, enslave the world or whatever it is that you want to do with this crazy thing, okay? Look, when you get here, I usually go to the homebrew section, okay? And we're going to go over here, and then what I need you to do is I want you to go on over to XM360, and I want you to hit that. XM360 unlocks all of your DLC and your XBLA. Okay, so even like if you download XBLA or DLC, most of the time you have to unlock it. Well, this is the program that you use to unlock it. Because you can put it on the hard drive, but you won't be able to access it unless it's unlocked to the console. It's that simple. So this program does that for you. Right now it's compiling a list of everything that's on the hard drive. Then it's going to pop a menu up, which should be, right about now. Okay? There you go. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to go on over, and you see that's all your XBLA. Okay? Go D-pad left. All right. Unlock XBLA. Hit A. All right. And we already got all the arcade files unlocked. That's good. All right. Now, go to Show DLC. Click A. Okay? Now, what you're going to do, D-pad left, unlock DLC, hit A. Now, I should unlock 10 DLC files. Okay? Yep, and it did. Okay, so the rest of them are all unlocked. Life is good. Hit OK. Then bring it down, exit the dash, you're good to go. Okay? Follow me? You're welcome, Sean. Dude, I use an ACE-V3. That's the only chip that I use because I use modified timing files and it boots way better than any ACE-V4 or ACE-V5. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Now, okay, here's the deal here now. Now look. Alright. That's all done. You're good. You can go do what you want to do. Alright? Now, when it comes down to emulators, they all work. They work with the server. Okay, no problems. I'll show you. Let's see here. Like here's MAME, okay? We'll hit that. And you will see this pop up. There you go. All right. Now, there's over like 4,000 ROMs on here alone. Okay. So, we're going to use D-pad right to go down page by page. D-pad left to go up page by page. No, excuse me. Those were the triggers. I'm sorry. D-pad goes game by game. Okay. And then you just hit A to launch the game. All right. That's it. It's really easy. There you go. Okay. Now, once you're done with the game, hit the guide button. Go back to Xbox Home. I'll take it back to FSD Dash. Now, as far as the original compatibility Xbox games, okay, the classic games, okay, you can't play them with the server on. All right, you can't. All right. What'll happen is if you try to play it with the server on, the end result is you wind up getting like a black screen like this. Okay, not fun. Not a lot of fun at all. Okay, you're just sitting there whacking off. Not cool. Okay? So how do you fix this? Well, it's easy. Power system off. What you're going to do, you're going to put it in bypass mode, okay? Now in bypass mode, you're going to hit power, you're going to hit eject. Leave the tray hanging out until it reaches the dashboard. When it reaches FSD dash, that's when you can push the tray back in, okay? My console booted, of course. Here we go. We'll do this right here. Alright, now. Okay. Now, once we reach FSD, you will see that there's no plugins that are going to be loaded or anything. It's completely bypassing dash launch. All right? So let it bypass and all that other happy nonsense, okay? Once you get to FSD dash, here we go. Now we can close the tray. All right? Now, this is what we're going to do. Now we can go on over the Xbox Classic games. We can choose a classic game. There you go. Play it. You'll see that the logo pops up. There you are. All right, Life is Grand. It's loading it. It's going to play it. And, there you are, okay? And there's a classic game running, okay? It's just it won't work with the server because my guide is calling the same thing that the compatibility file is. So we're kind of like screwed right there for right now, okay? But anyway, there you go. All right. Yeah, we know Tony Hawk. Whee! Okay, good. Okay? And there you are. Okay? So, there it is. Now, hit the guide button. Xbox Home, boom, you're done, and then you're off to play another game if you want or whatever. And remember, you can't get online right now because all the stuff in Dash Launch is bypassed. So remember, if you want to play online, now you got to shut it down and then start it back up again. Okay? But anyway, listen, Daryl, my friend, Drew, I should say. Drew, my friend, thank you so much for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. You could have went to a lot of people. You came to me. And this mother's going to Australia, so the shipping on that is not cheap at all. Okay, I mean, $86, man, to ship a console to freaking Australia. That's a 7-pound freaking package. You tell me who's getting ripped off here? That's just like, really? You know, and that's the cheapest I can get it. It's sad, man. I mean, it's just, I don't get it. But anyway, listen, thank you for your business, man. I greatly appreciate it. Enjoy your console. Have fun with it. If you need anything, holler at me, all right? I'm going to transfer this over to YouTube so you can watch it because I know that you're not on Facebook. So, you know, I'll put it in YouTube and you'll be all good. And like I said, I'm not talking to myself. These are my friends that are on here and customers and all that saying, hey, you know, I mean, and all that stuff. So I'm not just talking to myself, okay? So, you know, I'm just halfway mentally unstable, not all the way. So anyway, guys, listen, you all have a good one. Be safe, all right? I'll holler at you later. I got a few more to do. Talk with you all later, okay? Take it easy.